Hey, this is Leoh513 again, and I'm battling Kinfin just for the hell of it again. That's on my Terror King, which is a crocodile. I have no idea how to say it, so don't correct me. So he sends out Lucario, does Aura Sphere. Crocodile survives this actually really well. I don't know how. He is a dark type, but he does take it, and with Earthquake, he should be able to finish this Lucario off. And he does, being awesome, like he is. And his Moxie activates, which puts him his attack after he defeats a Pokemon. So sends out his Gallade, which is a Zoroark, because Gallades cannot learn U-turn. And if they do, correct me, because I'm like 90% sure. But okay. He goes back, he sends out his Toxic Dome. Hence the name, you know he's gonna try to go Toxic. But he cannot, because I have a Poison type. Then he withdraws and switches into his Arc Fly guy, which is a Larvesta for some reason. It's not really a good battling Pokemon because it dies easy. So I Toxic him, just to set more insult to injury. And I use Venoshock to do more damage while he's poisoned. He tries to go with Flame Charge, put up a speed so he can do another extra damage to me. But what I didn't know is I had weak armor, which puts down my defense when I get hit by a physical attack, but my speed increases. So that puts me still faster than his Arc Flag guy. The Rocky Helmet hurts him, and the Poison hurts him. And now I can finish it off with Acid Spray. His Larvesta goes down, and he sends out his Gallade again, which is most likely a Zoroark, but it's not. It is his actual Glade. And just to prove it, he uses Psycho Cut, which Zoroark cannot learn. I switch up Shadowlich, knowing that he'll do close combat and send out my Cofagrigus, Hellcoffin. And Cofagrigus being the awesome ghost type that he is, I can survive this, even with the average ghost weak defense. He actually has awesome defense. The Mummy activates, making his Steadfast Mummy. And what Mummy does is, pretty much it takes their ability and changes it to Mummy, which is kind of technically pretty useless unless you're fighting something with like Levitate and you have Earthquake. But I don't have Earthquake. So I use Toxic and Protect, so he cannot hit me, which is stalling the poison. Just with Night Slash again. Try to get into crit, but it does not work. And now I can use Shadow Ball to do a good amount of damage to him. Putting him at pretty low health, but Gallade's special defense makes it so I cannot beat him. He switches out into his Toxic Dome, a Shuckle. But I know it's already his Zoroark. I'm gonna switch out. I already know because it's a send out a Ghost against that. He uses Shadow Ball, which everybody knows that Shuckle cannot learn, because that would be pretty strange. He uses U-turn just to get out of Garbodor's way. It was actually good for me, because I need Garbodor because, his Toxic Dome can't do Toxic if you can't do it on a Poison type. But instead, I think Garbodor dies right here. Nah. And then Toxic does... I tried to do Toxic, but he's already poisoned. But the fact that he's that low on health, I can kill him easily with Acid Spray because of weak armor, put up my speed. I might be ranting on about because I forgot what I just said in the last, 2 minutes. Maybe it was Chuck Norris. It was a Torterra. They're pretty impressive Torterra, besides the fact that it's not as fast as as usual Torterras, and it takes out Garbodor right here. And Garbodor falls, which is... I could have used him later. No, like Cloyster doesn't really make that big of a difference in the battle, except the fact that he has an ice move. Not a very reliable ice move, though. Ice Shard isn't that good unless I'm like trying to take out something really, really fast and I have like low health. She goes to Giga Drain, and it finishes off my Cloyster. Well, not really finishes off, just one-hit kills. And Cloyster falls. But his Charganoris just gained like a whole bunch of health. It's under my Duskfire, which, you know from the last video, this Duskfire beat his Torterra pretty easily, really easily. And it finishes him off, which what the poison could not do, apparently. It's in the Toxic Dome, which I know is Zoroark, but I still... No, wait. I should be switching out by now. Oh, yeah. I thought it was a Shuckle at the time. I thought it was an actual Shuckle, so I went with Hidden Power, which does a lot better damage, because Hidden Power water. Here's Shadow Ball again, which finishes off Duskfire. And Duskfire, you're an awesome trooper for this fight, but apparently you've been taken out by a fox. You knew that a fox could take out a giant candle, like chandelier. Metal. Chandeliers are metal. Okay, I sent on my Scrafty, Shadow Lich. He's U-turn, tried to get out of its way. You know, it's awesome. And I go with High Jump Kick on his Toxic Dome. He Toxic Dome takes it like a beast. And with his defense, does like a 1/3 of health. I go with Toxic on my Leoh513. He's not going to be standing around for much longer, probably like not that much turns. But he can also do something, but he can't because freaking Protect. So, Leoh513, it looks like he'll die on this turn, but he doesn't. He survives by 2 health, which is actually really rare. It's like one of the rarest times to survive an attack, other than 1, which is actually pretty common because of Endure. He uses Sandstorm, which finishes off Leoh513. Dome's at pretty low health, so I should be able to finish it when I bring out my Shadow Lich one more time. Yeah. Keep using Protect. And he knows that I use Rock Slide here. I don't know why he doesn't switch out. It keeps going with Protect, which it works for some reason again. There's only like a 50% chance that it works again on the second turn. There's only like a 25% chance that it works on the third, and then like so on and so forth. Rock Slide finishes it off, and I think I win it on the next turn here. Yeah, Moxie activates, which puts up his attack just like Terror King. And he sends out his Secret Rape, his Zoroark, the most annoying Pokemon that... And he tries to go with Foul Play because my attack up, which Foul Play does more damage well, when a Pokemon's attack is really high. But it's of dark attacks, which don't do that much. And now, that was an awesome match. That was very fun. And for some reason, Moxie still activates, even when I win. Kinfin, you're an awesome trainer, and that was a very awesome battle. Okay. This was Leoh513 over